Hi everyone, and happy week 7. We are starting to get over the hump and go slide down, or maybe crawl down the backside, it seems like, this summer. Oh, I know I'm looking forward to a little less hecticness. So, hopefully, I see everybody, almost everybody got their midterms uploaded and their presentations. So I know sometimes that can be a challenge. So good job persevering with that. I look forward to reviewing those and getting a chance to see what your ideas are about STEM leadership. So this week is going to be a fairly light week, I think, comparatively speaking. So this week, you have your second to last research review. So this is research review 5. That's going to be on section 5 of your textbook. So you'll choose 2 chapters out of that section. I hope you're appreciating all the research that you're getting to read about STEM from a variety of perspectives. And then this week you get to pick one of your own resources. Again, these are things that you'll be wanting to consider how you're going to incorporate this moving forward in your final. The other assignment this week is a connect the dots. So this week I'm going to have you actually do some research and compare and contrast 3 STEM professional development opportunities that hopefully are specifically designed for educators in Oregon. So I provided some instructions and also kind of some ideas. So thinking about where you might find PD on STEM for Oregon educators. So Oregon Department of Education, perhaps, or OSTA, Oregon Science Teachers Association, the STEM hubs, your districts, thinking about other STEM leaders across the state who might be putting on some professional development in STEM. And so trying to find at least 3 that are offered, and then using a template that I've just created, or if it's helpful, you can do this really in your own format, but this is the information I want you to include. So a title and description of the professional development, who provides it, what was the focus of the professional development, what grade levels is it geared towards, how is it accessed, meaning is it a in-person conference, a webinar, do you have to register, how much does it cost, that kind of thing. And then how do you think it might be helpful in developing yourself as a STEM leader? So that's the information I want you to include for the 3 PDs. If you are struggling to find 3 from Oregon, I have given you permission to branch out at least for the 3rd one to maybe NSTA or other STEM advocacy groups across the country. And so you might be able to find something that is being put on through other resources. So you can use that for your 3rd one. You can also, if your district is doing some sort of specific STEM training, like if you're using a new curriculum perhaps, or I know a couple of you are really now involved with schools that are trying to develop their STEM footprint or STEAM footprint, so they might be providing professional development for teachers. So this is all kind of in preparation too, just to think about what kinds of PD is put on, what's available, and maybe give you some ideas for what you might do for your PD or your plan for your PD that's part of your final. So you can also include online resources, webinars, conferences, courses that are offered. That might be another option to think about, is some of the higher education or Oregon Department of Education training options that are available. Sometimes these are not free, but you could do a course in STEM like you're doing right now. So there you go. There's one right now, is the STEM pathway at Western Oregon University. That could definitely be one of your resources. So thinking about that and how that has provided you with development as an educator in STEM. So hopefully that won't be too challenging and you'll get some ideas from that. So that is the 2 assignments for week 7. Also, just wanted to remind you, I sent out an email with a doodle poll. I would like to do a Zoom meeting with those of you that can make it. We'll try to find a time that everybody can participate. It would be no more than an hour. And there's some just really good resources that I'd like to connect you to, that it would be so much, I think, more valuable to get some information about that, and also for you to share with each other, at least once this term, virtually, rather than just written. And so please fill out the doodle poll, and if you can make it, that would be fantastic. And if not, I'll record it, and you'll be able to access it. So that will also be a really great resource, I think, for you to use as you think about your educational plan going forward, including some opportunities for funding and how do we actually get the money and the time as K-12 educators to do this work in STEM leadership. All right, I hope you have a good weekend, and I will be seeing you soon on Zoom, perhaps.